y'all, and welcome to today's video. Today is Sunday, which means we are going to be judging new makeup. I'm going to be scrolling through Instagram. I have pulled some releases, sneak peeks, things that have been announced or dropped this week, and we are going to look at all the makeup and we're going to say, is it cute? Is it ugly? Do we want it? Do we not want it? Are we going to pass on it? Or does it need to be ours? We are just going to judge. We're going to judge the makeup, but we're never going to judge each other. Remember, I can love something, you can hate it, you can love it, and I will love it for you. We should all buy and wear and love the makeup that we want, you know? We're just here to judge the makeup, not each other. If you are new here, I want to say, hey, my name is Heather and makeup makes me happy. Here at my channel, we don't try to be perfect. We just want to have a good time with our makeup, whatever that means. Shimmer, glitter, judging new releases, we are here for it. So if that sounds good to you, I do hope that you will subscribe before you leave today because I upload lots of new videos every single week. So if you are looking for new fun videos on your subscription feed, this right here is the place to be. Now, before we jump in straight into judging, I do want to say, I'm sorry, this video is coming up a little bit later than I normally post. I have been sick this week. The videos that I've been posting the past few days were all pre-filmed, pre-done, so I had content for y'all even when I was in bed sick. You can see my voice is a little low, my energy is a little low, but I am feeling much better, and I was really wanting to sit down with y'all, talk about the new releases. So I just want to apologize if my voice is a little off, if the energy is maybe just a little bit lower. Just know I was sick. I'm on the road to recovery, and I felt good enough to put on makeup and talk to y'all. So that's what we're gonna do today. Also, I did film this eye look. I used my palette with Adept and the Amunet palette. This tutorial will be coming later, but that is what is on my eyes. Now, with all that being said, I'm going to slide out of the way. I'm going to pop up pictures, and we are going to judge these new releases. First talk about something from Makeup by Mario. I thought this was really cool, and I actually bought this lunch. Y'all, I've had so much makeup come in while I've been sick that I had planned to like share with y'all as soon as it got to me, like, and it's just been sitting in boxes until this morning when I was like, you know what, it's been enough days. I can touch the boxes, I can open the things, I can open the products. So let's talk about this. This is new Skin Transformers from Makeup by Mario. And I want to read to you kind of what the post says first. This says, it is a soft sculpt skin transforming enhancer. A complexion balm that warms, tints, and evens skin tone with a dewy finish in 6 shades. Then there is a soft sculpt transforming skin perfector, a blend of perfecting powders that blur, illuminate, and set the skin with a radiant glowing finish in 5 shades. So this launched at Sephora, and I went to Makeup by Mario's Instagram and his TikTok, and he was showing demos of these products because I wasn't really sure. I'm like, you know, is this like a cream foundation? Is like, what is this? You know what I mean? And after watching his videos, what I realized is this is a cream bronzer. Okay, like the way he applied it, you know, to the perimeter of the face, like one would bronze up the face. I saw Makeup by Mario use it on himself, use it on other people, and when I'm watching the video, I'm like, oh, okay, like it's a cream bronzer. So that's how I chose to use it. I have seen other people use it different ways, but listen, I wanted to do a video. I ordered this, I got it in super fast, but today's my first day playing with it. I used it as a cream bronzer, and you'll have to let me know. I got the shade medium. If you still want to see me testing a video, I know I'm kind of late with these. A lot of other people kind of already made some videos with this, but if you want to hear my thoughts, just let me know. My first impression is that it is a beautiful sheer cream bronzer. It applied beautifully with the brush. It built up so beautifully. I think my skin looks really beautiful. Again, I did buy the shade medium, and I applied it in the way that Mario does in his like TikTok tutorials. I applied it just like he did, and I thought it was really beautiful. I think the naming of these products is maybe a little bit of a gimmick, maybe like that hook to kind of get you in to be like, wait a minute, what is this? Instead of saying it's a cream bronzer, like maybe more people would just be like, oh, okay, I got it, it's a cream bronzer. Okay, now let's talk about the Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Perfector. I also got the shade Medium. I used this today as a finishing powder. So let me reach over here. What I did was I took this Unearthly Cosmetics brush. I freaking love this brush. This is the A1. I swirled it in here and I used it to set my face like I would kind of finishing powder. Just buffing it in, I swirled all in the pan. And it was a bit too much for that because this top part for me is just, it is like a very subtle highlighter. So the way I used this was keeping the brush right back here because this isn't a bronze shade for me. This is more like a skin tone shade, right? And I just used it just to lightly kind of buff. You see, I'm putting very little pressure on the skin, and it is a beautiful glowy setting powder, something like the NYX High Glass Finishing Powder, something like that Jaclyn Loose Powder. Like, it is a glowy loose powder, but I feel like my skin looks really, really pretty. I feel like I look very glowy, very dewy. I'm happy about it. So that's kind of a very short first impression. Again, today is the first day. Sorry, I feel like I have a hair. Today is the first day that I'm using these products, but if you were like me and you're kind of reading these descriptions and you're like, wait, what? What are you trying to sell me? There's kind of my first impression after watching Mario do videos and tutorials. That's kind of what I did. I'm excited to use these products again. If you want me to test them out on camera with y'all, show you how I apply them, all of that, just let me know down in the comments. I will link these down below for y'all so that you can check them out. I found it really easy to shade match with what Sephora had online with the different models and stuff. I thought it was really nice, but yeah, let me know if you want to see. I will link it down below. Everything I talk about today, if I can find a link, it will be in the description box. Okay, let's talk about this Ulta collab. Okay, this was kind of sneak peeked. I actually saw this in the Ulta catalog that was mailed to my house before I saw it online. This is Ulta, their in-house brand, and Thor Love and Thunder. Excited for the movie. My husband and son absolutely love superhero movies. They love DC. They love Avengers. They love they love anything like, they love anything like that. So I'm sure we'll be seeing this movie in the theaters. It looks really, really cool, but the makeup is not for me. It's not for me. First of all, I don't know. Is it just me? All right, hold on. Let me reserve judgment let me tell you what's in there. Brushes, palettes, glosses, and sponges. That one little palette is $20. I feel like that's a bit much. I don't know. I don't feel like this collab looks very elevated. The way the packaging is done, the lip products look probably the coolest. Like with the applicator and like the top and stuff, those look okay. But the palettes, I don't know. It just looks very, very lazy. Whenever I see Ulta do collab stuff, a lot of times it doesn't look super thought out, so I'm not super surprised. But it is available online today, so I would love to know if you went and picked it up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're like, Heather, I bought this in store today and it applied amazing. I'm definitely open to hearing your thoughts, but for me, it's a pass. Okay, here is something that I actually tried to buy. Okay, I tried to buy this. This is the M Cosmetics CORSELETTE Sculpting Powder. Inspired by the elegance of shaping and sculpting your natural curves with corsets. Okay, $36 each. There were 4 different shades. And when I first saw this image, I was like, I wonder how that shade range is. But M Cosmetics did have, like, on their site, lots of photos of models wearing these, models of all different skin tones. So definitely check it out. But M Cosmetics was doing a deal where you, like, buy a bronzer and get a Rephr brush free. And listen, I love Rephr brushes. I love Rephr brushes. And the site was down for a few hours, I think. I saw multiple people like commenting on Instagram that they were having trouble. So the moment came, the moment went. I didn't end up buying it. The site ended up coming back up. I think the Rephr deal is gone now. but I may do this if M Cosmetics has a sale in the future. I have tried the brand. Y'all did not really seem to care about M Cosmetics. Judging by the views I got on that video, y'all didn't seem to care that much. But I'm curious. I was curious about this bronzer. Ultimately decided to pass on it. Bought some other things instead. But I would love to know if you bought this, what you think. Okay, this is like the bronzer video, right? We talked about M Cosmetics. I talked about the Mario. And now Nars has expanded their shade range in their Laguna bronzing cream. So this is just a cream bronzer. They have 5 different shades now. I did not buy this just because, like I said, I have so much makeup piled up that I cannot wait to test with y'all. But I did end up buying the Mario products, and I don't know that I need another cream bronzer, but I do love Nars as a brand. I did a video recently, full face of Nars, because there's so many holy grail products from Nars for me, but I decided to pass on this. Okay, Vieve. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm getting out of breath, but I feel fine. Am I getting a little dewy? I'm kind of here for it though. Let me just kind of like press. If I'm looking a little dewy, it might be a little bit of sweat, okay? Don't mind me. Vieve launched new products, 2 face palettes, and more lip oils, and I bought the face palette. I bought the face palette. It said that Jamie Genevieve, the influencer who created this brand, brilliant, beautiful, go follow her, but it said that she could kind of swap between the 2 face palettes. So with that in mind, I decided to buy the deeper one. I also bought the more brown lip oil. I've heard great things about Vieve. I have a bronzer from them, the bronzer duo, that I really love. So I decided to buy the face palette. I bought a couple brushes. If you want a testing Vieve video, let me know, because I did order quite a few things. This is a limited edition Dimension face palette in Dawn and Dusk with 3 new lip dew shades. Sorry, I will link to the Vieve site down below. Okay, there is a new collab palette. I saw this photo on M. Jones' Instagram account. It's M. Jones 5018, and this photo is beautiful, beautiful. This is a new palette from Electrum Cosmetics, and it is a collab with, I don't want to say the name wrong. I will put the name on the screen. How about that? Okay. Wit Shari. I think I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. But this is the Ascendant palette, and this looks amazing. This looks amazing. This is already available now. It says it is a handmade palette. 3 multi-chrome highlighters, 4 mattes, 1 metallic, 2 multi-chromes, and 1 multi-chrome topper. $55. So that is a lot of multi-chrome shades. And this looks so beautiful. Like, I'm just scrolling through the pictures now, just looking at all the dimension, all the shades. I love that moon and star embossing on the pan. I think this is so, so, so beautiful. I did not buy this. I was in bed sick, but please let me know. Did you buy this? I would love to know if you've tried this brand, what you think, because on Instagram it looks so beautiful. Okay, let's talk about this Spectrum brushes collab, because Spectrum brushes basically only does collabs now, right? Like, I have a set of their brushes that's like from their permanent collection, but every time I see them do a release, it's with a collab, like Emily in Paris or Winnie the Pooh, and now Tinkerbell. So this is Tinkerbell 6-piece Little Things brush set. Glowful mist. That was smart. Spray mist, like Tinkerbell scatters dust. Love that. Sponge duo and a keyhole makeup bag. I decided to pass on this, but I would love to know if you bought anything. I'm definitely interested in the sponges and the spray, but not enough to hand over my money. So if you bought it, let me know. Okay, there are a few new things that dropped at Ulta today. I was very excited. I woke up this morning, I was looking through, like, seeing if I had everything ready for new makeup releases, and I saw new drugstore stuff. So let's talk about it. Profusion has an ethereal palette, 20 shades, $10. This color story looks so cute. The blues, the pinks, the purples, like, I like that color story. That looks really, really nice. I have tried Profusion palettes, and I've always had a good experience, you know. They're not like my favorite, but I think they're really nice, especially for that price point. And there's also the Harvest palette. I'm sorry if I'm getting out of breath. Taking breaks. I'm good. I'm just hoping it's not annoying y'all. But this is the Harvest palette. And this is more of a green orangey color story. Really, really pretty. I like the packaging. I think it looks nice, clean. The kind of beveled edges give it a nice little effect. I'm not planning to pick up these palettes, but if you are, please let me know, because like I said, I've had a good experience with Profusion. And then we have LA Girl that dropped new products at Ulta today as well. This is the Sun-Kissed Glow collection. So the Glow palette is $18. It's a big neutral palette. Listen, this is not for me, but I understand that this is going to be for a lot of people. I get it. It goes neutral. It goes very light to very dark. For me, neutrals have to be elevated and interesting, right? Like we've got to have some fun textures and stuff beyond just the matte shimmer metallic. But it looks cool. Sun-Kissed Glow highlighter for $9. Matte bronzer for $9. And then shadow sticks. I'm not a big shadow stick person, but my mom loves shadow sticks, so I totally get who these are for. But I think the collection overall looks really, really cute, just not for me. Now, Colourpop, if I wasn't sick, I would be at Ulta right now buying all of these things, because this collection that just dropped at Ulta looks so cute. This is available now. Sure Thing collection. So, I was going to say 3 quads, but it's 4 quads for $10 each. Listen, that blue quad is calling my name. It's calling my name. It's like, Heather, look at us. 2 mattes, 2 shimmers, 1 light, 1 dark. What more could you want? There are going to be Jelly Much shadows, glossy lip stains, and Super Shock cheeks. I want both of the Super Shock cheeks, and I want that blue quad so much. Did you buy this? Did you buy it? I'm not judging you if you bought it, because I want to buy it, but I'm not. More things that Colourpop launched this week. They launched their Resting Beach Face collection. Okay. That just is okay. Getting Fresh eyeshadow palette. I'm like, the puns that they do with these words crack me up. This is where they try to get you. They throw in pops randomly throughout the palette, and they're like, hey, color lover, we see you. Look at these 2 green shades we have in this neutral palette. Don't you want it? And I'm like, yes. And then I'm like, stop. Stop. Look at the palette. Really look at the palette. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 green leaning shades and that pink. Look really pretty. But do I need this whole big palette just for those shades? No. And listen, I love neutrals. I promise you, I'm going to have a neutral look coming for y'all soon. But this, I decided to pass on, but I totally get the appeal because it does look so pretty. There's also new Stay Glassy lip glosses. Never tried that formula. And bronzers. Now, the bronzers look like they're in the same compact as their, was the Pretty Fresh powder? I'm not sure. But I bought a bronzer from Colourpop in their coconut collection, and it's not the fave. It's not the fave, but I'd be open to testing these new bronzers because I feel like Colourpop has needed matte bronzers in their range. I don't know what's taking them so long, but they're here and I'm curious. So maybe I'll buy these. Maybe I'll buy these, but I don't think I'm going to make a special order just for a bronzer from Colourpop, but I might grab it in the future. So, new cream bronzers and highlighters. I thought we were done talking about bronzers, but I skipped over this release from Rose and, it's Rose Inc. Rose Inc. Rose Inc? Yeah, Rose Inc. This is a moisturizing cream bronzer for $36. Smoothing, warms up the complexion, la-di-da-di-da. Oh, soft focus, skin-kissed glow, blah, you know. Radiant, creamy highlighter. I do like that these come, like, you initially buy them and then you can buy a refill. Like, that's good, right? To not have to buy the compact again. But these are refillable, skin smoothing hybrid, velvet soft, illuminating the face. Available now. That brush looks cool. Looks like a duo fiber brush. It looks very cool. The bronzers I don't need, but it looks like there's a good range. In the 4, it looks like there's a good range. Not for me though. I think I'm going to pass on these. I've never tried this brand, but if you have, let me know your thoughts. I know my friend Angie has tried some products from the brand, but you know, I don't feel like I've heard anybody just rave. Like, I've heard people like the products, but not like gush over the products. So I think I'm going to skip on these. I mean, I just bought these Mario things. I want to test those out and love those more. Okay, this Girl Scouts and Hipdot. What in tarnation? I'm like, what? You know, I first saw this, I'm like, was I in some kind of fever haze? Did I make this collection up in my mind? Is it something I dreamed about, like those weird dreams that you have when you're feverish and sick? But then today I'm feeling better and I'm like, let me look at the things I've saved. Oh, this is real. Why is this real? I don't know. I don't know. Like, listen, I've never been in Girl Scouts. Maybe you were like, listen, Heather, I was a Girl Scouty Scout. I loved it. The world has been sleeping on this untapped collab. Maybe you love the Thin Mint so much that you're like, this has got to be an eyeshadow palette. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. Me personally, I like the cookies with the little coconut, but I don't buy the Girl Scout ones. I just buy the ones in the grocery store. I don't know. Judge me. I don't know. $84 for this collection. Like, what can I say about this? I'm just like, okay. I mean, the one palette, like, I kind of get, because when you think of, like, Girl Scout stuff, it is green, right? Like, most of this stuff is green, so you have, like, green and neutrals, like nature. Do they do stuff in nature? I don't know, okay? The other one is purple. I don't get it. Maybe that's what I should have just said. This Hipdot collab is available. I don't get it. If you get it, good for you. It's linked in the description box. Laura Mercier 3 New Rose Glow Blush Color Infusion. Glowing neutral shades for all skin tones. I want these. Like, I like glowy blush. Hey, I like glowy blush. I'm wearing a glowy blush today. What am I wearing? Creamy Peach from Makeup by Mario. This is glowy. This is beautiful. Listen, I slept on his blushes. They're beautiful. These blushes, I didn't go on Sephora and buy one just for this, but I could definitely see myself adding maybe like that berry color to my cart because it looks so pretty and I love a glowy blush. Like, I feel like I'm looking so glowy today and I love it. Fenty Beauty. Listen, I came in today's video like, I didn't buy much. I'm not interested in much, but these from Fenty Beauty, okay, these sound good. Poutsicle Hydrating Lip Stain. Instantly moisturize the lip with bright, vivid shades. Satin finish, I like that. In Berry Banger, Strawberry Sangria, Zesty Bestie, and My Type. Those are really cute. This formula sounds like something I would like. The swatches look really, really, really beautiful. I think I'd be most interested in My Type. Yeah, next time I place this Sephora order, I'm going to buy these. I mean, I'm not even going to pretend like I'm not going to. Like, I'm definitely going to have to buy those. Those look beautiful. Okay, Lethal Cosmetics is launching new multi-chromes and new shimmery blushes. I'm mostly interested in the shimmery blushes. I've seen some of my friends test and try these things, and the shimmery blushes seem right up my alley. Just like we were talking about with the Laura Mercier earlier, I love a glowy blush. I don't think I'm going to place an order from Lethal just to get those, but I definitely see myself picking them up in the future, maybe on camera ready, maybe with something else I'm purchasing, and I like to see them expanding their multi-chromes. I see a lot of people say, like, you know, there's so many multi-chromes, and there are, but we have to think about, like, what brands are accessible to everybody, the price points that are accessible. There's different formulas. Like, just because a multi-chrome may shift red to purple to green doesn't mean that every red, purple, green multi-chrome is the same formula, is the same type of shift. Some may have shimmer, some may have glitter, some may be metallic. Like, I don't mind brands coming out with more and more multi-chromes, and I love reviewing different multi-chromes at different price points, different formulas, different textures, because not everybody is going to want to buy from the same brands. Not everybody's going to want to pay the same price point. Not everybody's going to, you know, like, we're just, the thing I like is options. options. Like, I love options. There used to be times in makeup where we didn't have options, right? So I'm all about those options. I love seeing Lethal expand their multi-chrome range. I love seeing creators make videos with multi-chromes. Like, listen, I love it. This collection looks beautiful. I haven't done any shopping the past couple of days, but I do think this looks beautiful. This brand I'm very interested in. This is Insomnia Beauty. I'm probably not saying that right. I do apologize, but this is a new beauty brand. This is from someone who co-developed cosmetic lines for Tom Ford and Byredo, the global beauty director of Burberry Beauty. This is the only image that I have for the brand, but there's going to be an eyeshadow palette, a mascara, and a pomade for the brows. It says it's coming in June, and I'm just going to tell you right now, if the products live up to this cool image, I will buy them all, and I will tell you if they're good or not. I am going to have, like, it just looks so cool to me. These images look so cool. Whatever it is, I want to buy it. I want to buy it. I'm interested. This looks so, so cool. Formulas, packaging, like, I want to see everything. We just don't have a lot to look at right now, but this new brand is coming, and I want to test and try it. All right, y'all, thank you so much for watching today. I'm sorry this was a shorter episode. I'm sorry I'm not as chatty, but I love hanging out with y'all, and I love judging with y'all. So I was like, you know what? I want to play in makeup, and I just want to talk about the new releases. Please let me know your thoughts down below. I want to hear what you think of these new releases. Remember, we're not judging each other. We're not judging each other. We're just going to judge the makeup. I do want to tell you what I have on my lips. I have on House of Sillage, Nicole's Nude Lip Liner, and the Velvet Nude Lipstick. And then I topped it with Lunar Beauty Mystery Gloss. This eye look, along with others, will be coming, maybe not this week, maybe next week, but stay tuned. I did film it, this kind of color blocking look. My palette is still in stock. I will link that down below for y'all, along with everything else I talked about. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!